How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Falcon's Media Corner back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. This time for this new episode for the series is going to be my review on the 2024 supernatural horror film, and that is Late Night with the Devil. This was written, directed, and edited by the Cairnes brothers, and this stars David Dastmalchian as this late-night talk show host named Jack Delroy, whom he had a wife who was one of the few big parts of his show, but unfortunately she died. And after he went through this whole tragedy with his wife, the views for his talk show starts to go downhill. But in order to boost the whole views back up to the way it used to be, he decides to put on a special show in 1977 on Halloween night, in which he hires a psychic, a professional skeptic, a pre-psychologist, and a young girl who turns out to be possessed. And from having all those things in his talk show, yeah, things start to go horribly wrong here. So that's pretty much the story of Late Night with the Devil. Now, when I did see the film's title had the word devil in it, I would have assumed that this movie would have been a horror film, and I was right, because this is in fact a supernatural horror film. Although I never knew much about this whole film going into it, because I never saw much of the trailers or anything, so I went to this movie knowing nothing about the trailers. And this film came out back in March this year, but I didn't get a chance to see this in cinemas, unfortunately, because there wasn't that many showings in my area or anything. But I did check out this movie a couple months after it was released, in which I did see this movie at home. And after watching this whole movie here at home, I gotta say here, guys, this film really surprised me here. I overall had a blast here with Late Night with the Devil. And I even gotta say as well, this is probably my favorite horror film to be released so far for 2024 here. First off, David Dastmalchian, who plays Jack Delroy in the movie, he is really strong, but yeah, he's really good in this movie, especially through the moments that we do see in the film that do turn up like really messed up once the talk show starts to become really horrifying, once more of these guests do turn up on his show. And everyone else, for the most part, I thought were really good, especially the young actress who plays the young girl who is possessed in the movie. And I really like the whole atmosphere that the film represents here, which I thought all of it was really great. Through its unique build-up on the elements the film does have here, where it definitely does have some like inspiration from like various horror films, like say Videodrome or The Exorcist. And while it also tends to combine some elements of a talk show, which I thought all of that was really unique. And even the runtime as well, I thought was really smooth here, since the film is an hour and 32 minutes. And from all of that was also had a very unique build-up as well, when we get to see like the tension and suspense that's going on in the film once more guests do turn up on the talk show, and then things start to turn out more horrifying than ever. And the movie does explain about the death of Jack's wife in the film, but like in the first 8 minutes of the film, I kind of felt were a bit different, because I kind of wish like it could have had like explained a whole lot more of that. I mean, it could have explained that like a bit more like later on in the film during the talk show that's going on in the film. But all in all, Late Night with the Devil, this film really surprised me here. This was overall an awesome, yeah, horrifying roller coaster ride of a movie here. And it's definitely one of my favorite horror films to be released this year so far. And if you're overall a huge fan of like these kind of horror films, or you're a fan of like actor David Dastmalchian, this is definitely a popcorn treat I would really recommend you check out for yourselves here. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Late Night with the Devil. I'm going to give Late Night with the Devil 4.5 out of 5. As I said before, this is definitely my favorite horror film to be released so far for this year. And like I said, the best way I can describe this whole movie here, it was just an awesome, yeah, horrifying roller coaster ride of a movie here. That just went absolutely bonkers here as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching for my AK After I Saw review on Late Night with the Devil. And let me know what you think of this movie, if you have seen this already, or if you just recently checked this out. Did you have a blast with this, or was this not really a popcorn treat? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.